Hey! Okay, so it is now Monday morning, so like the first official day of the readathon. I actually read quite a bit of Recursion last night because this is like a thriller slash dystopian, so I don't usually read too much of that. But I really liked it so far.
So for the first one, I'm gonna do the book thief.
Okay, that's it for our update. We are probably going to go and like read on like the grass or something after work. Or Jay doesn't have work, but okay, bye.
Hi, Jay and I are walking to the park to read for little, and we are taking this little guy. We're gonna try and name him, and we also want to give him some sunlight because he's been sitting on my bookshelf for days. Okay, it has been named. What have we named it, Jay?
Wobble.
So Jay, what happened?
We dropped it.
What do you mean we?
We dropped it.
He dropped it. He dropped Wobble. Wobble was just a baby. But
No, he wasn't.
we've tried to rescue him.
No, he wasn't.
We need to find some dirt.
He was my baby.
Some more dirt to put him in now. Poor Wobble is so dirty now. But it's okay. Okay, so my poor succulent has been destroyed. But Jay's calmly reading. Yeah, it's over there. We'll try and save it out.
We actually read a little bit more at home, and I actually finished Recursion when I came back home. And this was so good. I literally like read it so quickly. I think that this book really changed how I thought about time. But yeah, if you want to read like a thriller, dystopian kind of thing, and like also something that kind of makes you afraid of technology, I would definitely like pick this up. It is very cool. Where's very cool? Okay, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so Jay here, hi Jay, is reading The Book Thief. So we are off to a good start. I'm going to start When We Believed in Mermaids. Look, a really pretty cover. I think Jay has given up already. Day one and he's tired.
Okay, so today's day 2. I finished reading Recursion on day 1, and I'm also halfway through When We Believed in Mermaids. I read a little bit of that last night, and then again during my lunch break today at work. So now I'm continuing to read the book for the challenge, that the one where you're supposed to read a book completely outside. So that's such a fun age, and I'm only like this much through it, so I'm gonna have to spend quite a few more days outside. But I'm really liking it so far. But yeah, just wanted to give a quick update.
So I finished my first book now.
And what challenge is that for?
It was for outside, and it was also it was the first one you touch. So like randomly picking.
Nice. Good job, Jay.
So day 3, I finished When We Believed in Mermaids. And then the third book, so this is like, I'm going to start reading this now. This is The Savage Song. And I've heard so many good things about it, and I'm really excited because it's like a fantasy. And it also looks like an easier read, though it's still decently long. It's like 450-ish pages long. But yeah, I'm excited. Okay, so it is Thursday, and then for me, I've been reading The Savage Song. So I read all of it last night and this morning, and all of it after work, and I'm like, not sure. It's actually like a really quick read, and really like the story idea, and I have like zero idea like as to like what's gonna happen, so I'm like super excited about that. But yeah, I don't think Jay really has any updates. I think he's liking the book. Whenever I ask him any questions, he just says yeah or like good, so really guessing, but he's been reading really hard.
Hello.
Hi.
Jay, what's your update?
So I just finished The Book Thief yesterday night.
Yeah, so he finally finished his biggest book, and now what are you reading, Jay?
Heidi.
And he's almost done with this too. He's been reading it all day. Today is Saturday. It's like Saturday evening. I just finished my... Is this my 3rd or 4th book, Jay? I think it's my 4th.
It's your 4th.
Yeah, it's my 4th book, Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I literally love this. It was so good. Highly recommend. It was such a fun read. Also, the last like sentence was just so cool. I don't know. This was so good. Wow, so good. I recommend. I liked all of my books that I've read. What about you, Jay?
Yeah, I like both of them so far.
Yeah. And then I started Crazy Rich Asians, which my cousin got for me. It's for the On a Different Continent challenge. I'm still trying to read like 7
Or
separate
both.
books for each challenge. So I'm probably gonna be reading Coraline, which is Jay's book as well for the movie one.
Coraline's pretty short though.
Yeah, exactly. But we only have like 1 more day. They look so tall. Sad. They're not even in the camera. Come squat.
I'm in the camera now. I was tippy toeing. You can see my face.
Jay doesn't like to be on camera. So you
I'm
guys
in
are very,
camera.
so you guys are very fortunate that you got to see him at all. Explain.
I just finished Heidi.
Same
Yeah,
challenge,
I
right?
finished Coraline. It's like 150 pages, and
Yeah.
it's it's for the genre that I don't usually read because it's kind of like,
yours isn't for the movie one.
and it's also for
is
movie,
Heidi.
but yeah. It's
Or-
oh yeah, this is also for the movie.
Wait,
this
and
is
this
also from the movie, and this is also from the movie, and it's also from the Away from Continent, different continent, because it's in a different galaxy.
I have like not that much left of this book, and then once I finish this, I have about half of my outside book left.
I was using a leaf as a bookmark.
Because I was reading it outside.
Oh my god.
And I needed a bookmark. But yeah, I'm like this much through. And then I still have to read Coraline. So
Chuckle, chuckle. And today's the last day. We have.
but I really like Crazy Rich Asians. The cover is so pretty.
And the main character is from Cupertino.
Yeah.
And we're also from Cupertino.
Now people can stalk us. Not that anyone would want to stalk us, but if they did want to, they'd find us.
So basically it's about like someone who goes inside like a door and like sees someone who's her other mother. You have to do this one.
Okay, so now I'm going to start Coraline, hoping I can read it in like an hour. It's like 162 pages, so wanted to do a quick update. Okay, so it's been, I think, slightly less than an hour, maybe exactly an hour. I just finished Coraline, which is good. I'm glad that I finished it pretty fast. Jay's over here. He has taken over my room. This readathon. He's finishing up Star Wars. He's like halfway through it. Yeah, this was actually pretty good. I mean, I liked this movie a lot as a kid, and like, you know, creepy, but not like terrifying, but just like so strange. It still like unnerves you a little. Yeah, I liked it. Kind of want to watch the movie again now. I'm gonna continue reading Such a Fun Age. I do not want to read this outside right now, so I'm just gonna read this here. And oh well.
Hello, we finished.
So it is officially Monday, so we are done with the reading rush. We finished all of our books last night. Okay, you go first, Jay.
So this is the wrong book. Okay, well this
Basically, there are 6 books and they all look similar, so we just picked out one from the bookshelf right now. And it wasn't the one that you actually read, but it's fine. They all
So
look the
it's
same.
basically about like
Yeah, it's
New
funny.
Year, New York, and they're like enjoying it, I guess. I mean, there wasn't really much of a story there. This was the book thief, and it was like how like a 10-year-old girl lived during World War II. And it was kind of sad at the end, but yeah, it was a good book.
Okay.
This was Coraline.
Oh,
I
it
did
is
it out.
too. Okay, next. Speed it up.
This is Heidi.
Our rest are already bored to death, so.
It's about. Well, we've already talked about this one a lot. Okay. Okay, and then this is Star Wars. I think everyone knows a lot about it, but it's basically about like people in space. There's a war and stuff. Just shortened it up.
Yeah. So Recursion, this was really good. I did think the ending was kind of not as good as the rest of the book, but the rest of the book was so good that it like made up for it. Yeah, if you like reading about time travel and like just like the perspective of past and present and human consciousness and all this stuff, this book is like really good. The second book that I read, I think, was The Savage Song. This was really good as well. I really wanted
I've really been looking into like reading more fantasies. This was really good. It took me a while to get into like a new world, but I really liked it. My third one I think was When We Believed in Mermaids. This was a really good book about like two sisters and how different like their lives could be. Why are you smiling like a creep? Okay, anyways. Yeah, I definitely thought it would be slightly more mysterious when they were like, oh, her sister's been dead for 15 years and then they see her on TV. Like, I thought there'd be like kind of a bigger story behind that. But it was more about like finding yourself and how to like, you know, move on past trauma and how important family is, like those sort of things. Yeah, really good read. The next thing that I read was The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo.
You talked about it already.
Yeah, okay, but this was my favorite, I think, out of all of them. Yeah.
You told it to me, and since there won't be any views, it doesn't matter.
Okay. The next one was Crazy Rich Asians. I liked this a lot more than I liked the movie. Again, not surprising. I tend to like the books more than the movies. And now I want to rewatch the movie and like, you know, there were also so many characters that were like really fleshed out in the book. So I'm gonna read the next two and find out what happened to them. I actually liked some of the side characters more than the main characters because I thought they were more interesting. And then finally, Such a Fun Age. This is another book that took me forever because this was the book that you're supposed to read outside, and I failed that challenge because I ended up reading the last half last night in my room on my bed. Well, yeah, that's it. I'll put like a total of like the number of pages I read and the number of pages that this guy read, and everyone should be really proud of Jay because he doesn't read that much. Also, Jay's busier than I am.
With what?
You're busier, like, you know, chess and all. I don't know, whatever you do with your time. I give you, like,
Yeah.
It was still like super kind of weird. My mom is talking in the video as usual. Yay! It's okay. Keep going.
Take one on beauty.
550.
And we have been interrupted in the middle of our recording. The only thing is, I didn't really like vibe the love story. I just thought it was like pretty cliche. Like she's.
That's a heavy book, okay?
It's really not.
Good thing it wasn't hard.
This was my favorite.
You said that too.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Anyways.
A squirrel. No, whatever. We can talk about the squirrel later. Did you
Yeah,
just
you're
see
right.
how fast it was?
Yeah.
Like, just gone.
So easier to anger. But yeah, this is this place. I'm probably gonna cut this part out of the video because I don't know what I'm talking about. And yeah, but it was really cool. I feel like I learned a lot from this book actually.
If you're gonna cut it out, just stop talking. Are you trying to make it a mess? I'll help you. No.
Why is your hair so long? Can't you try and look like a cool boy? See, now you look cool. Ready?
I can see my hair. What's the point?
There we go. My dad's watching this, so time to go.
Bye-bye!